Hello everyone, good morning. It says I have low connection. I hope you're there. Good morning to those of you in Canada, and good day or good evening to anyone who is around the other side of the world. My name's Olive. I'm coming to you from British Columbia, Canada, and I want to talk to you today about headaches. We all have headaches and some natural solutions to helping you get through your headache. So welcome, and if I haven't met you before, my name is Olive and I'm coming to you doing this 30-day live challenge, and it's a wonderful group of over 200 people internationally on doing a live, and today is day 19. So we're making our way through and we're learning and growing and learning so much from our mentor and coach Helen. And so if you're joining me live, please say hi so I can shout out to you, have a conversation. And if you're joining me on the replay, please type in replay in the comments, and I'd love to chat with you when I finish my live. And if you're new, for sure, write down new and welcome. So I love to talk about natural solutions to common issues, and today is headaches. Who hasn't had a headache? I know I do. I have very tense shoulders, and especially if I've been working on the computer a lot, I tend to hold my neck forward sometimes, and then I get a headache. And there's a multitude of reasons why you might have a headache. Lack of water, sleep, stress, anxiety, food, allergies. I have some notes here, so I'm just going to refer to my notes every once in a while because there's a list of things. It's hard to remember everything. So, you can have nutritional deficiencies, allergies, hormone imbalance, vitamins, and all kinds of different types of foods too. So today I'm going to talk about cures, natural cures for your headaches, and there's quite a few things. I have 5 solutions, and another day, not tomorrow, but maybe the next day, I'm going to talk about how to prevent headaches. So there's a whole host of ways that you can also prevent. But today we're going to talk about cures. So my number 1 cure is drinking water. So many people are dehydrated, and we just need to keep that fluid in our bodies, stay hydrated. Chronic dehydration is a sure thing to give you a headache, especially if you're exercising, you're outdoors in the sunshine. So, and the research says is that by drinking water, it can help relieve the symptoms of a headache. So another tip, number 2, is taking some magnesium. So magnesium helps the body function by controlling the blood sugar and nerve transmission. And there's common magnesium deficiency in those who commonly get migraines. So start off with a small dose and see if that helps your headache. And so tip number 3 is to use a cold compress. So put some ice wrap it in a towel and hold it to your forehead, the back of your neck, and that will constrict the blood vessels and maybe lessen the blood flow and slow the inflammation. And that can often help your headache. Okay, just checking my notes here. Yeah, and reduce the headache pain. Okay, so tip number 4 is drinking ginger tea. Now, ginger tea can be really delicious. You can buy this as a pre-made tea bag, or you can just chop up some pure ginger, which is probably best, into small little pieces, and add some boiling water to it. And ginger tea has many beneficial compounds. And it has antioxidants and anti-inflammatory. So it's the anti-inflammatory substances that are really key. So it helps also with nausea and vomiting. Anything that's associated with like severe headaches and migraines. Okay, and so then tip number 5 is my favorite one, using an essential oil. So there's a few essential oils that are really key, and that's peppermint and lavender. And essential oils are like, take a plant and take all the goodness out of that plant and just bring it down into some small drops. So it's very, very condensed form of the plant. And so all that medicinal properties of the plant is in the essential oil. And it's such a very handy way to get those medicinal properties. So peppermint is very cooling. So it's wonderful for headaches. So you just take a few drops, put it in the palm of your hand, and put it on your temples, your forehead, and the back of your neck. Be careful to keep the peppermint out of your eyes. It could be stinging in your eyes. So, and if you do get any peppermint in your eye by chance, or if your eyes start to water, don't flush it out with water, because that just moves the oil around even more. It's better to flush out your eye with a carrier oil, such as sesame seed oil or sunflower oil, coconut oil, something like that. And that will help dissipate the peppermint. But otherwise, the peppermint oil is so cooling. Put it on the back of your neck and temples and your forehead. And I find that's wonderful. You can also rub it in your hands and inhale the peppermint oil. And that is also very soothing. And so there's peppermint and also lavender. Lavender is very calming, is its main property. And so that will help relax you. Part of having a headache is you could be anxious and just jittery. So it's good just to take a breath and calm down and just sit still. And so the lavender will help you with that. And so the same thing again, you can inhale it just straight from the bottle, rub it in your hands, or maybe put a little drop under your nose and just relax. And then maybe just sit down and take a breather, take a moment, take 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, as long as you can. And if you watch one of my previous videos, you might want to just put your legs up the wall and just totally relax. Okay, and so those are my 5 tips. And so I also have a wonderful recipe for a muscle rub. And so the recipe includes lavender and peppermint oils and some coconut oil and beeswax. And so you put it all together, and you can, like, especially if you have muscle tension or after workout, rub it on your muscles, and that will help with your headache. It'll also soothe those muscles. So anywhere, even after an exercise. So I have this recipe, and it's really easy to make. Very, very easy. You can just make it on your stovetop, heat these things up, and then put them in a jar, and it's ready to use whenever you're ready. So I have that recipe. If you'd like that recipe, please write recipe down below, and I'd be happy to send you that using these wonderful essential oils. And yeah, so that's it for me. And just to sum it up, so if you have a headache, some of the natural solutions you can use is, one is water, hydrate yourself, take some magnesium, helps to the inflammation, put a cold compress on your head and the back of your neck, have some ginger tea, or use essential oils, peppermint and lavender. Okay, so that wraps it up for me today, and I'll talk about how to prevent headaches in my next video. So if you've gotten any value out of that, please type in value down below, and feel free to share this with anybody who you think might help from this. So that would be very helpful for me. And if you'd like to be notified when I'm going live again, there's 3 dots up at the top. Just click on that, and while you're watching it, and there's a option there to be notified when I go live. So I really appreciate everybody who hops on and watches my lives and gives comments, and that just fills my day with sunshine. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope if you have a headache that these cures will help you do it and stay away from those drugs like Advil, acetaminophen, because they do more havoc in your body than good. They can give you ulcers, and just you don't digest you don't absorb your vitamins when you're taking that. And so a natural way to find a solution to your headache is so much better. So I hope that's been of value today, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. So bye for now. Have a wonderful day.